Okay, the last item is this one. These things retail for like over $100, but I got it for like $3-4 bucks. Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest SpongeBob and Nickelodeon collection. Sorry, it's a little close. And the CEO/founder of this channel actually happens to have her very own Reptar costume now. And what is more perfect than her playing with the Tommy dog toy in the Reptar costume? I had to add that. That made my whole week. But I hope you all are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Nickelodeon Mom's camera flip.
Yeah! Mom! I missed you, Mother!
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because today we are going to be doing one of your guys' favorite series, and we have not been able to do this for several months now, and that is going to be hanging out with my mom, going on a hunt, trying to go find all the stuff we love, whether it be SpongeBob, Nickelodeon, Disney, Cartoon Network, any of the different things that we love over here on this channel. We are going to be going to a flea market too, which is the best because we can find absolutely anything. It can be modern, it can be vintage, it can be used, it can be brand new. You never really know when you go to a flea market. And I am extremely excited to be doing this because, like I said, we've not been able to do a video together in quite some time. I have seen my mom multiple times since then, and we did get to do a little segment in a fan mail video, but my mom's schedule is so busy, and so is mine too, so lining up both of our schedules up to film can sometimes be a little bit difficult. But anyway, guys, we gotta hop in the car because we are going over to my mom's house, a very nostalgic location for a lot of you guys, and we're also gonna go see our CEO. And then after that, we're gonna hit the road and we're gonna head to the flea market and do an awesome mom-son collection hunt type of day. I'm extremely excited, like I said, and I hope you guys are too. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the car. And sorry if I look a little bit pasty. I got this sunscreen that I've been using, and it's very dirty. Sorry, the oils kind of stick to your hand when you're squeezing the bottle, but it's 110 FPS. I don't even know if that makes sense. I always heard that like once you get past like 60 FPS, or like once you get past a certain amount of FPS, whatever that even stands for, Jimmy help us out, that it doesn't even really work or do anything. And I also think that you have to put it on every 2 hours, which is kind of a scam for all sunscreens. But if it does work, 110 FPS can block out the clouds.
I found Cloud Block.
Okay, so we are at my mom, and I think we're gonna be taking her car, so we gotta get SpongeBob here. You can barely kind of see him, he's backlit. This is my new good luck ritual because we've so far found some really good stuff whenever I do this. So, gotta spin him. Ocean man, take me by the hand. And now the hunting can begin, now that we got the Ocean Man handshake. And I brought my cart, so we should have everything we need for any type of pickups, considering she has a truck and has a lot more space in her car than I do. Let's go ahead and head on in. All right, Daisy gonna be there? Let's see. Oh, well, there's Helga. She does not look like she's having a good day. Daisy! Hey, there she is! Nice to see you, Daisy. She's excited to see you guys too, as you can tell. And I'm gonna spend time with her for a little bit here. She is pumped to see you guys though. And how are you doing, Mother?
I am good.
All right, sweet. Are you ready to go? Yeah, you look ready to go. You got everything, your purse, everything. Seems like you've been waiting for me.
You said 8 or 9.
And what time is it now?
10 something.
We're a couple minutes off. All right, guys, let's go ahead and head over to the ATM, which I'll just go there and then we'll check in with you guys once we get to the actual flea market or while we're on the road. Okay, so we just got to the flea market. I'm with my mom. We're about to head in. She's got our cart. You guys know how proud I am of my cart, so I'm glad to see it out here again on the streets. So now, guys, we're gonna head on in there. We are here a little later than, you know, usually we probably should be. It's almost 11 o'clock, so hopefully not everything's gone, but, you know, it takes a little bit longer for us to get started when I'm, you know, when I'm with my mom. We had to stop by a few different places, but nonetheless, we're gonna head on in there. Hopefully we can find some awesome stuff today.
We had to stop at a few places for...
Okay, well, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. We're here a little bit later. Whether it's my fault, her fault, regardless, we're here a little later. But let's go ahead and check it out, guys. I'll update you guys. We have a little bit of a walk. We had to park kind of far. A little bit of a walk till we get to the actual flea market. So when we get there, I'll pick up the camera again and we'll start checking out what we can find. Okay, so we're pulling up right now. We're actually using my mom's phone because I did not come prepared today, so I do not have all my equipment, but we're entering in right now, guys. I'll keep you updated on everything that we find and see along the way. Okay, so we're in here in the first booth here. They have a bunch of stuff going on here. I see a Mr. Krabs here, which is kind of cool, but I'm not too interested in that. We got forearms over here. Do we see anything that we're looking for? That's the question. We got the moose. Shout out to the moose man here. Nothing so far in here. Just, you know, a little bit too battered up everything. But we're gonna keep on looking around and see what we can find. There's a bunch to check out today. Okay, so right here we have the V-Smile. If you guys don't know, we actually have a few of these cartridges in the collection. And they have 2 of the controllers right here. If we can get it for a good deal, I wouldn't be against picking this up just so we can actually have a way to play those games. Picked up the V-Smile. We got it for a little deal. My mom taught me some haggling skills. It has 20. I got it for $15. And honestly, just got that because it has 2 controllers. You guys know we have so many of the V-Smile games in the collection. Dora, SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo. So now we can actually play those games, check them out, see what it's all about. And I'm actually really excited whenever I can find consoles. I found 2 of the VTech consoles at these flea markets. So now I just need that smart cycle and we'll be able to play all the VTech stuff. Guys, so we're on the hunt here. We got a nice little hot dog guy here, which is fun to see. They do have the little aliens from Toy Story. You guys know we're always trying to add to the Toy Story collection, but I think these go to like a greater set. So we're gonna leave these for right now. Pixar balls, not too bad. Didn't quite see anything over in the toys that we needed, but maybe we can find some new DVDs for the collection. You guys know there's so many of the SpongeBob ones that we're missing out on. So let's check it out and see what we can find. Oh wait, actually, this one's not too bad right here. We do the Adventure Time series, always, Cartoon Network. So let's check this one out. We have to check out the disc, make sure everything in there is good. I'm seeing a lot of stuff we actually are looking for here, though. We got Garfield as himself. Maybe we'll check this one out too. Let's just keep looking around and see what we can find, but you guys know what we're looking for in particular. Okay, so we're definitely gonna pick up this one right here. This is Toy Story, The Time That Time Forgot, and this is actually a Toy Story like special mini movie basically. It's an animated opening for the fictional TV show. It's basically like a bunch of shorts from what I remember. I've never seen them though, and they're on Blu-ray here. I would love to add this just so I can check them out. We're gonna be checking out all the DVDs here, but like you guys know, we're looking for Cartoon Network, Disney, Nickelodeon, any of the stuff that we need. We have a Meow Kylan one right here, and that's sealed. So honestly, we're gonna grab this Meow Kylan. And this is actually a PC game, sealed, so that's a great find right there. We don't have that in the collection, so we'll grab that one for sure. I think I'm gonna leave the Garfield as himself here, but the Adventure Time, I'm gonna check this one out. It still has a slip cover, so that means the interior disc shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, it looks pretty clean on the inside there. And we got this guy as well too. What else do we have here? We have the Sonic Mega Collection. I actually had this game growing up, but it feels like, yes, it is empty, so we're gonna leave that one too. We have Scooby-Doo widescreen here, sealed too. I think we gotta add that to the collection as well. We have a lot of sealed stuff here already, and the DVDs are killing it right now. So far, we've already picked up some stuff here, so I can't complain. I mean, we haven't found any sponge yet, but we're still on the look for it, right? You should keep your eyes out for anything sponge related, okay? You can go check out this booth right here, and I'll check out this one over here, and maybe we can both meet together.
I looked over here.
And find some spongeness. Well, just look twice, double check.
I want to look over there.
Okay, look wherever you want. Hopefully you can find something sponge. All right, so we're looking over here, guys. They have these really cute mugs here that actually comes a little jack with the mug, and also it looks like a little, he went to college. He had Snoopy here. But honestly, what I see over here that's really cool is the NSYNC doll is really interesting. This little Monopoly town. But this right here, I'm not sure. Is this like one of those old Mickey Mouse phones? It's like a wireless version. Like I remember there's like these old school ones that has like a little long coiled cord. But this one's like an actual wireless Mickey Mouse phone. I've never seen that before. I mean, it'd have to be like pretty cheap for me to pick it up because I have nowhere to put this. The only Nick item I can see here is a bunch of JoJo Siwa bath bombs, but we're gonna leave those for today. Let's check out everything and see what we can get. We're gonna leave the jack. They wanted a little bit more than I want to pay for the jack, since especially that's not even what I collect necessarily. I just thought it was
Christmas.
It's not Christmas. Okay, well it's also not Halloween either, but it's closer.
I hope there's not candy in it because by Christmas time it'll be rotten.
Don't you know that's what I do is collect expired candy and then foods. Do see that's for us is they have a bunch of little figures right here, and I see a SpongeBob ornament. This one is so cute. Drop him there, sorry about that. He's got a little reindeer nose, adorable. We gotta find some sponge today, so maybe we'll pick this one up. He doesn't have the little hook here, but it has to be a good price. It doesn't have the box or anything like that, so let's see how much they're asking for it.
Here's another.
Do you know who that is?
Moana's grandma.
Yeah, you know Moana's grandma like that. I don't see any other sponge related ones. Maybe you guys will see something I don't see, but I think we should go ahead and let's see about at least a sponge.
Oh, a one-legged Mickey Mouse candy cup.
It's okay, you know? It's all about acceptance. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to this sponge right now. Oh, that is really cute. It's flocked. I'm gonna hold on to this sponge for right now. Let's go look over here. They have some more ornaments. Maybe we can find another sponge-related one. There's a Wanda right here with a little poof. You know, that's pretty cute. So maybe we'll ask about this one. You could always use this for the Nickmas tree. Oh, wait, look at this little blue ornament. That's so cute, too. This is from 2003. It looks like there's a dent on the bottom, or is it like a little place to set it? I think it's a dent, right?
Well, you might want to put it somewhere other than your tree.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. These ones are really, really cute, though.
No Angry Birds for you?
No Angry Birds today. Dude, look at this one. This one is so cool, too. Look at this Hello Kitty on the inside. It's like sand and also Hello Kitty, and there's like a beach vibe inside of there. I love this. I don't think you can, but it's all like in there. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing around it is all resin. So the whole thing's made of resin with the really cool one.
This is part of the cemetery for the cities you build at Christmas, like the little towns. I guess they got a cemetery.
You gotta have little dead people in your little Christmas town. Why not? Oh, wait a minute. Look over here, Mom. Mom. Turn over here. Oh, you just dropped the Thornberries family. We have the Thornberries right here. There's so many cool ornaments we can add to the Nickmas tree here. We found 3 banger ones for the Nickmas tree. Like I said, hopefully their prices are reasonable on these ones because I would love to add all 3 of these to the collection. Mama Brig, guys, she doesn't film, for a living, so she's just trying her best to do the camera work, but that was awesome. We got 3 Nickelodeon ornaments to add to the collection. We have another booth over here I'm gonna check out, but that was awesome. Okay, so coming on over here, we can see there's actually a lot of different stuff going on. In the back, they've got some toys as well, too. We're gonna check those out.
In the back.
Yeah, there's a bunch of toys back there, too. We're gonna check out. But right here, we have a Tweety tree topper. That is so cute. If they had the Scooby-Doo one, the Scooby-Doo one is super hard to find. I would definitely be picking up the Scooby-Doo one. But Tweety is also my favorite character in Looney Tunes, so it's cute to see her here. Let's go ahead and check in the back down there. Like I said, looks like they have a lot of toys, so let's check it out and see if we can find something over there. I see a Zurg, a bowling pin, a Nemo. Let's go take a better look. Okay, so we made it back here. It took a little while. It took some questions being asked as if I worked here. You guys may have heard that. We found a nice hand. There's a lot of random stuff going on. Oh, what the hell? Okay, guys, that is a big find for us. What the hell? Okay, I have to act like I'm not super excited so they don't say $20, but this is huge for us. The Angelica chilling on the pool float, still sealed with the card and all. Come on, let's go. All right, let's keep looking around here. That was huge, though. Okay, I'm gonna act like I'm not super excited, but I totally am. But let's go ahead and see what else they have here. We have the Zurg over here. We have the Buzz, who's definitely seen better days. Shout out to my man Parker, who'll be looking like Buzz Lightyear. This is really cool too. I think I had one of these growing up. Probably doesn't work right now, but it actually is like a little coin bank. We have one just like this for Rugrats at home, but it's a little coin bank where this guy rocks back and forward. You can kind of see, what he would probably do. He rocks back and forward. He has a hat and stuff, and he kind of just does his little jig, and the legs kind of are loose. It's really, really sweet to see. Maybe Ryan can find a clip of this actually working on screen.
That was some fancy footwork, Bullseye.
Oh, look, a little comb and a mirror in case you want to be fancy.
In case you want to use somebody else's comb and mirror, yes.
Want me to go ask how much it is?
Yeah, you ask how much it is because they'll probably give you a better price.
4?
Okay, my mom asked if it was 4. If I would have asked, it would have probably been like 20, so I'm glad she asked. My mom picked something up. What did you get? You gotta show them off.
It's a little purse. It's Rebecca Menoff.
Okay, shout out to Rebecca Menoff. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure that's nice.
It has like a big...
Okay, a little hook, and the quality on it feels really, really nice, and she got it for $10. So she got a bag, and I got a bag, and I gotta say, I think we both came out like freaking bandits. That was a steal.
I could just brush it. It's a little bit dirty, but
Nice.
It's just like a crossbody to take somewhere like here.
Yeah, awesome. And of course, you guys know I'm so hyped about this. You don't see Rugrats products still.
How much do you think that would cost normally?
At least 15, probably 20 maybe.
So I saved you a lot of money by looking at somebody who doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly. $4 is a great, great price. I'm super hyped on this one. Again, we're gonna check all this stuff and get back to the cavern. Let's just add it to the bag with everything else we got to go through, and let's keep on looking. Okay, so we're at another booth right here, guys, and this right here is super nostalgic for me growing up. I used to always rent these books from the library. They actually made a film off of these books. I mean, they had the first one here and the third one. Pretty worn, so I'm not gonna probably pick them up today, but I mean, man, these were literally my childhood nightmares. Back in elementary school was this face right here, and so many of the other ones inside of here. Like, just the imagery inside of these are so freaking creepy. Okay guys, so we just left this booth right now. My mom's talking it up with somebody. That's kind of just how my mom is. She talks to everybody. I am way more socially awkward than her. But we got some sponge in here. I'll show you guys these off in a second. All right, so I went to that booth right there. I showed you guys, and we got 2 sponges over there. So we are really killing it today. I think these are both Pets of the West. I do have these guys, but I don't have them out of the box. I'd love to put these ones in displays.
They're very cute.
Yeah, I think we can clean them up pretty well too. And then this is actually vintage. They went on the top of candy, but these figures themselves are pretty hard to find just because they're old. So I'm glad that we're able to add another one of these to the collection. Also, we're gonna be putting this on the green label shelf. So another new addition to the collection here. We really are doing so good today. Like I said, if we find one
On his
sponge,
good luck.
Yeah, we did the SpongeBob good luck thing. My mom's good luck. And if we can just find usually one sponge, that's a marker, like I said, of having a great hunt. We found like 3 or 4 so far, so we're doing good.
And we've only been on 2 rows.
Yeah, we've only been on 2 rows so far. Who knows what else we're gonna find here?
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll have enough money left to get it.
Or else he'd be asking mom, hey mom.
Well, at least you're prepared for it. I will probably have to ask, yes.
There he goes on his adventure for sponge.
Okay, so that was an awesome one. We see these at the thrift store all the time and they're super scratched up and they still want like $6, $7 for them. So we just got one brand new from Disney Parks. Must be like excess. They didn't actually sell at the park. So for $5, I mean, at the park, who would say? I mean, probably like $15, $20 at the park. So this is an amazing deal for $5. Got to add this into the collection. And I've been looking for one of these for like at least 6 months now. So I'm glad we got one for $5. So you guys can see this booth over here has a bunch of Funko Pops. If I didn't already have these guys, I would definitely pick up the Rugrats here. They have all the Rugrats pretty much. Well, they have Susie, Tommy, and Angelica. I don't see Chucky, but like I said, we have that set already. But you guys can see they have a lot of Pops here, and they're all like $10 each. So it's a pretty amazing deal for most of these. And I think that Chase he's asking $25. So a pretty incredible deal on Pops you don't really see every day. Like I said, if they had any of the Nickelodeon ones, like I have this one already, but otherwise that would be a pretty awesome deal too. So some really fun Pops, and just wanted to share them all with you guys. But oh, actually, Anime Avenue vibe, I actually am missing Krista here, so maybe I'll ask about that one. But today's Comfort Cartoons, we're focusing on that one. Maybe next time I'll have to come back here and pick up the Krista though, because I need that one as well. They have these Powerpuff Girls lunch boxes that are so freaking clean. There's actually 3 of them. These ones are still sealed. We have to chill out here so we don't get charged $30. But these guys are from 2000 and they're still sealed. I would love to add these guys to the collection. So let's go ahead and ask them how much these guys are. Okay, so they're $4 each for these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and definitely pick one up for sure. These are so clean and I love the Powerpuff Girls, and this is just gonna look so cool on display. I love the handle as well. It gives you such a nice vibe as well from the 2000s. This is literally the definition of Y2K, being that it is literally the year 2000. That is so cool. Per usual, I've lost my mom. I don't really know what to do without my mom. I don't know how I'm supposed to function. Oh, there she is. You were hiding from me. I didn't know where to go. But we have all of the makeup my mom's checking out. So I guess we're gonna spend some time here for a little bit. We're gonna continue our hunt. Booth has all Hot Wheel cars and stuff like that, but I see they have the Lightyear one. There's actually a SpongeBob one that I would like to see if we can find. Oh, Mom, look at this one. They have the Mystery Machine. It's a little scraped up, but maybe if it's a good price, we could see about this one.
What's that one?
I don't know what that one is. These are all like regular monster trucks, I think. I think there is a SpongeBob one that exists, but I don't see it here, so I think they don't have that one. But I mean, if they have the Mystery Machine one, that's good enough for me. There's another Mystery Machine over there. Can you see how that one's shape is? Because this one's all scraped up on the front.
This one?
Yeah, that one's a little bit cleaner. I think we could actually end up getting this one. Let's go ahead and see how much they're asking for it though. And they actually have a little Mystery Machine right here as well too, but I feel like this is gonna be a little bit more separate from these. Let's go ahead and see, because honestly, if I can get one, I think I might even just take this little Lego one. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna ask for the prices on you guys. Okay, so we left that one, and he wanted $15 for the mystery machine, and then he wanted $8 for the monster truck version, and we worked out a deal for $20 for both of them, and I'm really happy about that. The mystery machine monster truck was sick, but the Scooby-Doo like back card for the actual Scooby-Doo car was so sweet. It was hard for me to leave it, but 15 was a little bit much for me on that one. But being able to get both for 20, that's actually a great deal. So I'm happy we picked those guys up, and we'll take a closer look at those when we get back to the cavern as well. Pretty great day so far, right?
We're rocking it.
Yeah, and we still have a lot more to go look through, but it does look like people are starting to close up, so we're gonna look around and see what we can find, but there is still a lot for us to search through. So I had to pick up that Volkswagen bus as well. So I added that one to the cart. I think that is awesome. You guys know I'm a huge fan of cars as well. So he's actually one of my favorite characters, that little hippie van. I don't remember his exact name right now, and then I have to check it out when I get home. But I think that's gonna look awesome in my living room. I think he's super adorable. And I love the color on it as well. And it gives me total Route 66 traveling vibes. So I picked that one up, and we'll check that one out later at the cavern as well. Okay guys, we have a t-shirt booth over here. If we can find a sponge shirt that I need, I would definitely be up to pick one up. I'm always on the search for some new t-shirts. You guys know I love, you know, rocking some kind of representation for different cartoons and the videos and stuff like that, but it has to be something perfect. Ooh, I think I found one. We want Reptar, and it still has a tag on it too and everything. They're actually from Meyer, if you see right there too. So $12 at Meyer, but only $5 here at the flea market. So we're gonna pick this one up.
Is that your size?
It's a double XL, so if it shrinks, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little big, but it's okay. One of my favorite things to do over at the flea market is pick up candy. You guys know I love my sour candy. Here they have so many cute ones. They have these cigarettes right here, the Lucky Light cigarette candy. Back in the day when you had these. You have the tube candy here. I think my favorite one has got to be the flip phone one. It's a flip phone that actually turns into a sucker as well. Oh, and sour flush right here too. You put the sucker inside of a toilet and it's covered in sour powder, I would assume. You got the sour blast too. There's a lot of really fun, unique candies over here. I love it. But as you guys see, I got my classics here. We got these sour strips. I love these things, $1 each. You can't beat that price. We're gonna close a lot of the booths too right now because it's getting a little bit later in the day. But that has been an amazing trip so far, and hopefully we can find one or two more things before we get out of here. But so far, the whole hunt has been successful. I got candy, got some toys, got to hang out with my mom. It's a dream day. So guys, let's go ahead and go to the next section and let's head out of here. Okay guys, so they have over here the SpongeBob blanket. I don't know if they're licensed though. This one looks pretty good. I'd say the quality says licensed to me. But the question is do they have a new one of these? I'm trying to see because this one doesn't have any of the info on it. We may end up picking one of these up, we may not, but you guys are seeing it here. If we don't pick it up, it's probably because it didn't have the tags on it or anything like that. Let's see on the inside if they have any more. Okay, so I did pick up the SpongeBob blanket. It was $10, so I decided to pick it up. Not a bad deal, and it is actually licensed. I was making sure that it was licensed. That was a big issue. But the rest of the other pillows they had, I'm not gonna lie, I almost got one of those SpongeBob pillows because they were super cute. Just looking in here. Because it was $20 though. Yeah, the pillow was $20 and it was not licensed, so I didn't pick it up. But this one is licensed. That's why I picked it up. All right, so I picked up one more thing. I'm gonna save it for a surprise. You think that was a good buy?
Yeah.
Did you really? Do you think so?
I think you're a good negotiator, finally.
Yeah, I got a compliment from my mom. I'm a good negotiator, finally.
Yes, finally.
Check this way out. But I'm gonna save that one for a surprise when we get back. You guys are gonna think it's kind of a random item. It's kind of an oddball, but it's a big one. And I got it for $5. So we'll check it out when we get back home to the cavern. And we can take a look and see if you guys think it was a good buy for $5. Even if I just use it, I think it's worth the $5. We got Shark Tale, the CD right here. We got a few different things going on, but I think the main one I'm looking at here is a Patrick hat. If it's for a cheap price, it is brand new, I would pick one of these up if it's not too bad. All right, so I picked up the hat.
He doesn't look The hat is head.
I don't even wear hats.
Tell me if he will wear that hat. He will not.
But it was SpongeBob. I couldn't leave it. It was only $3 for a brand new SpongeBob hat. Even
Well, I mean, at the rate you're going, you should have got 2 for $5, like you said, because you're not going to wear either of them.
Well, I only need one for the collection. All right, we got the Patrick hat. I think it was a good pickup.
It was a good deal.
Okay, so we are officially heading out now. My mom's getting tired. She's a little, getting hot. I am too, actually. Just shout out to my mom. Big high five for that. She did a great job today. We went through the entire flea market, which was amazing. I didn't expect her to want to go throughout the entire thing, but she stayed strong through it. And we found some awesome stuff. Sorry, I'm being really apologetic this video because I don't know how the camera work is. My mom was filming, but not just that. I was doing a rough job as well. But I want to thank my mom so much for being a part of the video. I had a blast with her as usual.
Me too.
If you guys want to see my mom in some more videos, let me know down below. And of course, always be nice, be kind, and be loving to my mom because she's my biggest hero. I love my mom so much and wouldn't be doing any of the stuff or have any of the interests or anything that I do if it wasn't for her. So, big shout out to my mom as always. And thank you guys so much for joining our journey. I had so much fun with you guys. So thank you for joining us on this journey. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Now we're gonna head back to the cavern. Well, actually, me and my mom are gonna get lunch first, right?
Yes. We're doing Chinese food.
Yes, we're gonna be getting some Chinese food, which I'm excited for. So we're gonna, so my mom thinks I'm taking us the longest route back to the car, but it's not true, okay? This is the shortest route. I assure you I'm taking us the shortest way. I'm great with directions. As you said, my head is big and it's filled with directions. All right, guys, so we're gonna get some Chinese food. And then after that, we're gonna be heading back to the cavern so we can check out everything we picked up today. Some of this stuff, like I said, is gonna be a surprise. So wait till we get back to the cavern and we'll check everything out as a whole. Okay, so we just got to the Chinese food restaurant. It's called Panda Inn. This is my favorite place, my mom's favorite place, Mitchell's favorite place, Parker's favorite place, everybody's favorite place is this place right here, Panda Inn. And I will say that I introduced all of them to it.
He's not telling the truth.
Okay, well actually I introduced Parker and Mitchell, but my mom introduced me to it. But I've been going here since I was younger and I took Mitchell over here, Parker over here, and they love this place too. It's all of our food. Whenever we have a get together, this is the restaurant we go to. So I'm extremely excited to eat. I'm so hungry. So we're gonna head on into Panda Inn. Okay, so we are in the Panda Inn right now. This is the menu. They have a bunch of stuff on here, but my favorite thing, and if you ever come here, the thing I recommend is this right here, the Phoenix chicken, or I call it the Phoenix fire chicken, because it is so delicious. It's spicy orange sauce. It's basically like orange chicken, but with spice. So I used to get the orange chicken when I was growing up, but then I upgraded as I got older to the Phoenix chicken, and it is far superior. And I mean, the prices, it looks really fancy in here with the white tablecloth and the wrapping. I don't usually eat at restaurants that have like this around there everywhere, but it's actually pretty affordable if you get like, one of these to like share with multiple people. So I really enjoy this place. And like I said, it's the go-to it's like our official work meeting place, because if you get like 3 people and you split it, or if you have to feed 3 people at once, it's kind of affordable rather than like individual meals and you can share it all at the same time. Okay, so we have all the food here. You guys can see it is really good. We actually got the panda beef. My mom ordered this. She has her plate over there. Got the Phoenix chicken. I told you guys I love so much. And then I have the plain lo mein. Got some white rice over here. Got a little bit of everything on my plate. It is so good. And if you cut it open, you can see all white meat too. That's what I love about it. This place is actually the original to the main restaurant we all know of, Panda Express. But this is kind of like their more high quality restaurant. This was the restaurant they started first, and the family that started this restaurant opened up all of the Panda Express that you guys see all across the country. But the food is not the same at all. Trust me, if they had this Phoenix chicken at Panda Express, I would be going there once a week. But they only have it here at Panda Inn. I think there's only 2 locations that are both in California. This Coke was chilled with Crystallic Fusion. Check this out. Yeah, that's right. You probably couldn't see it, but there's a light on there. Look at that. That's the best $5 a Space Ranger could ever spend. I'm a huge fan of this gauntlet. So we got a few things at the flea market, and I'm gonna show all of them off here. But these guys, like I said, they're the thrift stores usually for like over 10 bucks, but they have a laser on here, and it also has a little percentage counter right here that shows how much battery power is on there. Right now it's 100% because I just pulled out the little tab, but it's sweet because now I could use that to measure battery powers or also other space agent thing. I also would wonder how if you're a kid, because I have a pretty, sizable hand. I'm able to get my hand in there, but if you're a kid, it's really like you have to have long fingers for it to actually work. But nonetheless, I am super excited to have this in the collection, and it was under $20, which it wouldn't have been at the actual Walt Disney World. Whew. But let's check out everything else that we got at the flea market. Let's do it. So one of the first things we picked up is in this Home Depot bag, and that was a V Smile. So we have the V Smile right here. The condition on it is not bad at all. It has the plugins for it, which is a big deal. We do not get the plugins all the time. Very often, that's a thing. In fact, with the PlayStation 2 that I have in this room, it didn't come with the plugins. So this came in more complete than something I paid basically its retail price for. It is a little bit more scraped up in some spots than I probably would have liked, but at the same time, I'm probably not gonna find this guy for as cheap as I got it with 2 controllers. So I'm gonna have to untangle all these wires, but it also came with Scooby-Doo, and like I said, I knew that at the cavern we had some more of these. So if you check it out, we have Dora, we have the Diego game, and we also have the SpongeBob one as well. Mostly got it for the SpongeBob and the Scooby-Doo one, not gonna lie. But it's even cooler when I'm able to have the actual systems these things go to. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually untangle these wires first. Let's do that. Okay, and whenever we do these thrifting videos, we always count it whether it's a win or a loss. So far, 2 controllers, Scooby-Doo game, a playable way to play the other ones we have, it's a win. But let's go ahead and plug it in, see if it works. We're not gonna play through the whole game or anything like that, but let's just kind of see what the level of quality is on this VTech, and let's see if it works, and then I might count it as a W. Okay, so we have this guy hooked up. Let's see if we can get the power on. And of course, the first game we're gonna put in here is, you know what? We do have the Scooby-Doo one, but I feel like on this TV, we gotta do it the right way. Let's put the SpongeBob game in. Oh, there it is. There it is, the little VTech guy, V-Smile guy. All right, guys, so this is a CRT TV, so expect there to be some little overlap. It's Green Label. The game's Green Label. If you don't know what Green Label, it's this labeling. All right, a day in the life of a sponge. Let's do quick play. We don't got time for adventures right now. Quick play. Oh, we got Squidward do the thing for a moment. You can see they're walking around. Ryan's gonna have to put some actual game footage on here so it doesn't overlap so much. But Squidward's doing the thing in VTech. He's doing the thing in V-Smile. So you can actually spell out the letters and you can actually make some Krabby Patties here, it looks like. So you can flip the burgers as soon as they're getting nice and hot. Give Mr. Krabs one. And oh, this one's burning, so let's flip that one. So there's a little taste of what we could expect on the V-Smile. And I mean, as a person that runs a channel talking about this stuff, you guys know how much I love bringing up some of the video game stuff for reference and stuff like that. So honestly, I will probably just play this V-Smile game probably throughout the entire thing, just for the little bits of lore and other small little moments that might happen within the game. So I am actually so pumped to have the V-Smile. And then after that, we'll be trying to solve some grades K through 2nd mysteries with the Scooby-Doo gang. All right, that's a W on screen. Okay, so then right after that, we got a bunch of different discs that we found. So let's go through these ones real quick. So right here, we have the widescreen edition for the Scooby-Doo original movie. And I usually don't collect these boxes right here. A lot of Scooby-Doo movies in particular, I can't even name one SpongeBob disc that has this style of box. It's got plastic on the outside and cardboard on the inside. I usually don't pick them up because they're in such bad shape and they're usually squashed and not in that great of shape. But I wasn't gonna leave this one for like $2 just to be able to add it to our Scooby media collection. As you guys know, I'm trying to be able to watch every single Scooby movie and episode available in our collection just for archival purposes and also just for me to be able to watch them. But an awesome addition, so I'm gonna give that a W. We have a Meow Kai Lan, Great Trip to China. Usually I wouldn't pick up that much Nick Jr. stuff unless it's something I really am nostalgic for, like maybe Blue's Clues. But again, for only a couple bucks, I had to pick it up. It's a sealed Meow Kai Lan game from 2009, so I'm kind of glad we picked it up. I'm gonna give that one a draw? Nah, I'll give it a W. I like it. Then honestly, I just got this one because I was going to get this one right here, and that is the Adventure Time, My Two Favorite People disc. It has 12 episodes on it, and like I said, you just don't find Adventure Time stuff all the time. All the Adventure Time. But the slipcover kind of kept it safe, so I don't know. That one was, again, I'm gonna give it a W, but it's a lowercase W, Ryan. And then we also got Toy Story, That Time Forgot, and this one, again, I'm gonna go ahead and give a draw, just because of the fact that the disc is not that great a shape. So I gotta say, probably a draw on this one. I probably could have lived without this one, but I do have the other Toy Story films on Blu-ray, so I'm glad that we were able to have this one for accessibility, I guess. And then also my mom, shout out to my mom for being an an absolute legend. Growing up, you know, being here in Los Angeles as well, I loved Kobe Bryant. And many of you guys know Kobe Bryant passed away a few years ago, and he actually passed away on my birthday. It was really an arrow to the chest, like, you know, hearing that news when I had woke up on my birthday. But nonetheless, you know, he's one of my favorite players. I still have the newspaper from when he passed away because I just went out there and found it LA Times and had to keep it in the collection just because, I mean, he's a legend, and like LA will literally not be the same without him. So my mom picked up a Kobe Bryant rookie card from one of the booths over there. I totally did not expect it at all. So we have a Kobe Bryant rookie, like I said there, and it's in a top loader and everything like that, and I will never get rid of this just because of the fact my mom gave it to me, and I'm really happy to have it here in the collection. And not just that, shout out to Kobe back in the day with the number 8. So the next up right here, we had some awesome pickups, and that was in the ornaments department. You guys know that every year we do our Nickmas tree. So Ryan's gonna pop it up on screen right now. We have the Nickmas tree where it's an awesome Nickelodeon orange Christmas tree, and I add a couple new ornaments to it every year, and we do a yearly Christmas type of vibe video, and we get to add some of those ornaments to the tree. And this year we're gonna be adding some bangers because, as usual, the majority of them are actually SpongeBob and a couple Jimmy, a couple Timmys, but now we get to add a huge variety of stuff. Okay, well, still SpongeBob. So a huge variety of stuff because we have SpongeBob as a reindeer who is so freaking cute, holding 2 presents. And then not just that, we got the wild thornberries one right here of them like in Yukon, and it has Darwin and also Donnie on the back with Eliza, of course, steering the entire thing. And it's so well done. Like, the characters themselves are just so in character. You have Darwin, who's a little bit scared, unsure of the whole thing. Eliza, who's just calm as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber, I think. Cool as a cucumber. I don't think cucumbers are that calm. And then we also have the Wanda one right here, which I'll get some close-up shots of these guys later. And you can see it has a little poof above it, and you have Wanda, of course, too. And it says, for Taylor, from Mom, 2004. So shout out to Taylor and shout out to Mom, because my mom helped me get it. You know, Taylor's mom got her this, and now my mom was with me when I got it in 2023, almost 20 years later. So amazing finds right there, and I got them for I think like maybe like $2 each or $1 each. I don't even remember right now, but win. www.win. Okay, and the wins don't stop there. Next up, we found another booth. Angelica Pickles, bath or pool water soaker. So it's obviously you got Angelica here with her really adorable sun hat, which again, we'll get shots of this later. And then she has a drink, and it looks like the drink, it actually kind of looks like a little piece of toilet paper, but it's also supposed to be like she's squirting the water out of her drink, which is totally an Angelica thing to do, to splash her drink on one of the babies. So she's just laying out Max, being the future Sharpay that she is. So, I mean, I love it. We have a whole little freaking Angelica. I mean, it's a Rugrats shop, but it's basically Angelica because she just has so much cool merchandise. So we're definitely going to be adding this one back there, so stay tuned. We're going to add that one as well. And then I also got this little Hello Kitty, like, snow globe, or should I say sand globe. I just think that the sculpt itself is really beautiful. So you have Hello Kitty, of course, being the sculpt, but then you have some really cute clouds and then the sun back there. And then in addition to that, you have like some actual, I don't know if it's actual, I mean, some beach sand, I don't know, it could be just human-made sand, which I don't know what you make that out of, but nonetheless, some sand-like substance at the bottom. Then the new old stock didn't stop there. You do not see Powerpuff Girls stuff every single day. We got this Powerpuff Girls like school tin, so you can see it's star shaped, which first off is super cute. You have the girls right there too, Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. Then the side here, you have the characters kind of doing their thing as well. And then you have the iconic pink strap right here. I don't know why everything back in these days had this like strap, like my Velcro shoes had this too. And then on the back here, we have the girls again, kind of more of an action pose rather than the front just kind of chilling. But the quality on this is amazing, and the fact is that nobody opened this. This is brand new, sealed from the year 2000, dead in the 2000. Of course, this will be an awesome addition into the Cartoon Network room. So then we found the Reptar t-shirt, which you guys can expect to see me wear on the channel any day now. You can probably expect to see me have this guy on. It is the We Want Reptar. Pretty simple though. We get a shot, of course, of the up close of the actual design on it. It is a 2XL, which is 2 sizes too big, but my dryer is absolutely ruthless. If I buy a large, it will become a small. So if I buy an extra large, in theory, it should become a large, and I'll be set. I'll just have a big shirt for a couple days. But you know what? You gotta rock with it. And that's a big W for me. I mean, we got all W's here. We had one draw, I think, so far. And then we had some smaller figures here, which I do have in the collection, but they're in storage, and not just that. It's nice to be able to have some that aren't a part of the set so that I can actually put them on display. And I love the Western vibes of these two. So these are from Pest. Oh, we have the Pest of the West SpongeBob right here, which is SpongeBob's ancestor. And I love the little details. You have the shell buckle on his belt too. Just so freaking cool. From 2006. And then we have him as a little cook right here too. And I might even add this one to my kitchen, honestly, with all of our other SpongeBob foods that are in the archive in there. This is our Galet Grub, but there's more foods in there and also some other like display food style items. So I might end up adding this guy in there if he doesn't just go in this Galet Grub himself. Then this guy right here, this actually came off of an old candy. I have the SpongeBob one still sealed here in the collection, but I love putting these on display because so many of us grew up with these little tiny SpongeBob and Patrick figures. I wish candies today still came with these little tiny figurines you could put in your room or in your collection, so you can expect for sure to see this over in our green label section being displayed somewhere. Then we had some, I don't know, I kind of paid up for these a little bit, but I'm gonna count them as a win, especially for this one right here. We have the 2020 Scooby-Doo Hot Wheel. I do have another Hot Wheel version of the Mystery Machine. It's part of like a special edition series, but this is just a classic traditional Hot Wheel of the Mystery Machine, but I mostly got it because of this card right here. So an awesome one. And then I couldn't leave this behind either. We have the monster truck variation of the Mystery Machine. My Scooby-Doo collection was supposed to be just the DVDs, and it is slowly growing and growing and growing. Ugh, can't get to this point, because if it gets to this point, then I'm gonna need a couple acres, okay? Because I'm so glad that I picked both these guys up. We have a couple different variations of the Mystery Machine in the collection, but I didn't have the classic Hot Wheel, and I didn't have a monster truck variation, so why would I not get those? So, W, and, well, I'm gonna draw on this one, because I don't know if I overpaid for this one or not, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with a W for this one. And next up, we have the Patrick hat that my mom said my head was too big to fit, and she is 100% correct, but this is a SpongeBob item that we don't have in the collection, so we needed it, and it is just a classic tie-dye look with the surprise Patrick on there, which at this point I will say is classic. This hat retailed for 15 bucks wherever they were selling it at, and it was released in 2021, so to get it for $3, he was actually gonna give me 2 for $5, but my head can only wear one hat at a time. Well, that's not true. I've got a lot of different channels and a lot of different job titles, but one physical hat, okay. Win. Then next up we got the SpongeBob blanket, and this is gonna be our second draw here. I paid 15 bucks for this, which I kind of regret, to be honest, because I don't really like, this is not really the most unique SpongeBob blanket. I mean, we probably could have gotten some other stuff at the flea market had I not bought this $15 one. But I do, you know, I do love it, of course, because it's a sponge item. So I'm gonna give it a draw on screen for a pickup though. It is from 2020 though, so it's a little bit older, you know. Still, we haven't had any losses here. Let me get the surprise item now. So we have one surprise item. I literally, the person, as we were walking out, had this item. It was huge, and I looked at it and I was like, what the hell is this? And I just got it for the memes that we have over on Whatnot, for the meme of Jerry on this channel, and the time that we got so many different Jerrys when we were trying to go for the Hanna-Barbera figures. So you might know what it's gonna be themed after. Let me go grab it. Okay, the last item is this one. These things retail, oh, hide it, Brian blurred it. These things retail for like over $100. I talked to Mitchell, who's really into bowling, and he said that somebody would have probably paid like $80 to $90 for the ball, but I got it for like $3-4 bucks, and that is the Tom and Jerry bowling ball. So this is an actual Tom and Jerry bowling ball. So the whole ball looks like a big cheese ball, of course, and then you've got Tom trying to chase Jerry through one of the many cheese holes, and then if we flip over to this side, you have Tom's butt going through one of the cheese holes, and then you have the Cartoon Network iconic logo there with also Jerry. I don't know. You guys let me know. Is this one a W or an L? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll let you guys do the final determining factor on this one. But that was everything that we got at the flea market with my mom. I had an amazing time, as I said, at the flea market. But thank you guys so much for joining this journey with me and my mom. It was a blast doing it with her, and it made it so much more special being able to do it with you. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I love you, and thank you for joining everything we do over here in the Cartoon Cavern and all of my zany, wacky absurdness. Thank you so much for being you as always as well. And And you know what it is. You know the drill. Scan it. So we got the Angelica right here added up here as well. Again, you guys know I love to kind of, you know, line the walls with stuff. So this goes perfect. And I love how this collection for Rugrats is slowly being dominated by Angelica.
Yeah.
I mean, Reptar, he's already kind of dominated this whole top area. We have the Rugrats here, a little place. I mean, it's okay for Angelica to have her own little pocket. Why not? Okay, for the SpongeBob with the double spatulas here, we added him over here in the Galay Grub on top of the Krabby Patties. I don't know if he'll stay there for sure, but I feel like he fit the whole food vibes. So we have him there for the time being. And for our Sponge Buck, I want to put him over here because he's a little outlaw. He's like, I'm going against the grain. I'm hanging out underneath the rail. And then for the little Patrick here, I think we're going to put him right here next to his little house. I think that fits in perfectly. And we have that's the smallest, little cutest Patrick ever. For the Reptar shirt, this is going in my personal closet, and for this one, this is going to be going into our Nickelodeon clothing bin that is actually in the vault. Don't have any reason to put this guy on display, but I'm not going to leave it there for $3 when it's going for $15 retail. Just a new addition to our collection and trying to create the world's biggest one, so why not add this? And the Meow Kyle Land is going to be going in here in the expanded Nickelodeon collection. You guys can see I did add some of the sleeves that I told you guys about in the Scooby-Doo video right here for some of our sealed copies of different discs. So eventually I'll be adding some of these on here as well for other ones, but figured why not make sure we get the sealed ones at least for right now. And the SpongeBob blanket is going to be going inside as one of my dog's many different options for SpongeBob blankets. And for Buzz's gauntlet, I decided to put it right here, just to have a little accent piece to go with Zurg's blaster. All right, for the Adventure Time disc, honestly, this slipcover is so damaged, it just kind of gives me some kind of phobic feeling that it just kind of grosses me out. So I'm gonna take it off. It's my personal choice. I don't want this. This one is a lot cleaner though, so I'm gonna add it with our other Adventure Time disc we have in the collection here into the Cartoon Network DVD section with some other DVDs that you guys can see I've also put some sleeves on, like the Baby Looney Tunes series and a few others. And this one as well, we're gonna be adding to the Scooby-Doo DVD collection. Like I said, we do have this movie already, so I guess I'll put it over here with the episodic series, but I'll be putting this one in a protector too, just so we can keep that guy sealed. Okay, so for our Scooby-Doo Hot Wheel, I added it right here because I did have the Creepiest Capers VHS behind it, which is still there, but it kind of fits the whole vibe so well here, and it's like a little more detailed version of his bigger brother right here for the Playmobil Mystery Machine. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys aren't already, go check us out on Patreon, where you get a personal video message from me for $5, and not just that, you get extended versions of every single video we uploaded, including this one, and I would appreciate it immensely. It's the #1 way to support this channel and help us to keep doing what we're doing and expand on what we're doing. And also, don't forget to take advantage of your free $15 over on Whatnot, where you can pick up probably a bunch of these items on there for free with $15 or for a deep discount. And we are streaming over there every Wednesday and Friday, so don't miss out on those. Check out this video over here, which I know you're gonna love. I'll see you guys over there. And as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios. Bloop.